Yeah. Ha! Yeah, I'm so special, I'm so special, I'm so special, so special, so special. I'm like Ichigo, master in a red suit. This my Bankai form, I'm about to let loose. Better make your next move your best move. Straight out the gate, niggas gon' hate and try to test you. Watch who you with, who your mans, who you next to. If you take a hit with son assist like a nephew,
you can never check us. Homie, this a chess move. Wrote this on a little short bus, I'm so special. If Mav say get him, I'ma get him. Ain't no talking when I pull up. Park up, hop out, run down with my hood up. Now what the fuck are you hating for? Can't DFG get money anymore?
It's Hoffa, trapper turn smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rapper. Okay, we're back. I wanted to do this for, I don't know who's in the views, but I know a lot of people are falling on hard times. And if there's something that I can do to improve your lives, it's something that we can do, something that Ian has been about from day one.
Yeah.
For the families that are making less than $75,000 a year.
Yep.
What are 5 steps, right?
Yes,
what are 5 steps that they can take that will improve their living conditions within a year?
And why? Okay, why? Number one.
Follow with the camera.
Appreciate y'all. Number one. Percentage you can invest. You're not going to get a raise. Your boss isn't going to pay you what you're worth. So you got to put your money into the best companies on earth. When I ask everybody what phone they have, they usually have one of these.
iPhone.
Then everybody here got iPhone pretty much.
Everybody here got an iPhone?
Yes, then I'll ask what percentage of people are investing in Apple. It's usually 20% or less. Apple did 25% last year. Easiest company to invest in. Number 2. 10 things you can cut. Now I'm gonna talk to the fellas. I know y'all say y'all have no money to invest, but if Bernice hop on you and tell you, yo, I want to go to Jamaica, y'all find a fucking way to take Bernice to it. Shout out to Bernice. Keep
That's my mother's name, by the way.
Right.
Too. Shout to
but
Bernice.
men will find a way to go to a
Bernice
beach and fuck something and then have no money to put away.
Right.
And a lot of y'all be creeping. Why not taking care of the kids? Just here to keep it real. Number 3, invest in the top 2. Put ego aside. I always ask, are you a better CEO than Elon, Tim Cook, Sam Altman? If not, you got to put your money into one of these. Don't ask me about the 55th best company in the world. Invest in the top 2.
The top 2, which are, can you write it on the side?
Yep. As of right now, Apple,
Microsoft,
conglomerate. Now, if you're a creator, I'll give you Google because they own YouTube, and then NVIDIA on the chip side. So these are 4 you can pick from. Apple, Microsoft, Google, NVIDIA.
I noticed you didn't put any gambling apps up there. That's not.
They don't get better returns than these. Okay. They don't make more money. And also think so in investing, this is really key. Profit margin. So the thing that makes NVIDIA amazing, $1 trillion company, guess what their profit margin is?
480%.
48%.
Oh, 48.
48%. So for every $100 that comes in, they're keeping 48 of it. Nike, 11%. That CEO needs to be fired. I don't know how he fucked up Nike in 2 years.
Right.
But look at profit margin in a business. You can go to Walmart. I'll write this up here. And it'll tell you what the profit margins are for each company.
Walmart?
Yep, Walmart.com. It's free. And number 5, hold for, I'm going to do dog pound style, the long term. Biggest mistake. And notice this, and I know y'all will be able to relate to it, whether it's sports, investing, music, no label holds an artist for 2 months and lets him go. regardless of what the Cowboys are doing, Jerry Buss is not fucking letting go. The Lakers, Jerry Buss not letting them go. Jerry at Dallas is not holding on to the Cowboys for 2 years. We're the only community where they tell us, do this for a month or two and then try and get rich. When all the real money is in holding long term, and you can make a lot of money in the short term, but you don't want to put yourself in a place where you're gambling. Right. So once you get like 20, 30%, take some profit, not all of it, and let it run for the long term. Because we keep trying to hustle our way to the top. We got to own this shit for the long haul.
What's long term?
5 years, 10 years minimum.
Okay.
5 to 10 years minimum.
Let's be real. How long have you been on Instagram?
Shit, probably a little after they created it.
How long you been on Instagram?
20. Ooh, what was that?
Instagram was
18?
20 years
How long
ago?
you been on the gram?
Well over a decade.
But Instagram ain't like 2 decades old though.
I think it's 2013 when it started.
Yeah.
I thought you was about to say 20 years ago.
Yeah,
I was
it's
about
been
to say-
like-
no, I was
it's been like
giving a
10
date.
or 11.
2020.
I think last week was the anniversary when Mark bought it for $1 billion. They said it was overpriced. This should make $230 billion every 5 years, I think, in ad revenue. We gotta we know what we using all the shit we need to buy. Dog, the OnlyFans creator is up 1.5 billion. I know a bunch of bitches on OnlyFans. They ain't made that kind of money. Let's be we use but we're used for the liquidity or to make something hot. Mm-hmm. That's one thing I do love that Steve Stout did. He got corporate America to see what our value was. Mm-hmm. We didn't buy, imagine if we could have bought into AI or Reebok when the Answers came out and shit. We can do it now. We made IG hot, Twitter got hot.
All of them. TikTok,
but we won't invest in the platforms that we're using.
Right.
Why? Fear. Way easier.
Or lack of knowledge of how to do it. It looks complicated if you don't.
Pro Tools. Wait, that shit y'all be putting them Rubik's Cubes together in Pro Tools? That shit way hard. What the fuck you talking about? This ain't rocket science. Buy this? Nah. Right. Nah, man.
It looks
complicated.
Right.
But this is why these conversations are important.
When you watch one of the television, if you Sunday, and you happen to turn on ABC, you see the investment thing come on. It's numbers, it's dials,
That's
charts.
why I should watch Market Mondays. Don't watch Sunday, watch Market Mondays. And it make it a lot easier. This conversation even I have with Joe a lot, the business shit that he talked about in media and what he went through with Spotify and how they got, that shit should be in Harvard. Knowing what those metrics were and how he opened up the lane for black people, it's dog, how are they not gonna pay you? But the Call Her Daddy girl got 1 and some change, and Dak Shepard got 80. It's bro, what? But that comes the unity thing. If more of us work together, we can go into a building no, it's 20 of us.
Mm-hmm. Right.
You can't tell me this shit ain't worth $300-400 million. There's 20 of us in here. I know your numbers are power. But going back to the group economics, it's something we should have been did a long time ago. So
what's up?
How much of investing is psychological?
95% of it.
95% of it is psychological.
Yeah.
Why?
I know exactly what I'm doing. DFG, you heard? Yeah, I'm from the streets where the hood was swallowing me. Bullets are following me. These haters out to get me. Look how this product fit me. We move around with blickies. I got that bag, not a stash. Thick as Lionel Richie's. Jack riding out the 50. Many men wish death upon me. Don't hold your breath, a nigga step and get pressed. The concrete, I'm God's blessed. I don't stress, I get dressed. The R&B, Teflon on, doing duets with an Aubrey. It be some tragic shit. Paramedics looking sad as shit. Throw a sheet over you like a magic trick.